I'll give one more update. Inside. Like I said, it's one of the oldest buildings. It's right behind the Byron Community Center, which is behind, if we can see it from here, you can start seeing the other building. That's the old fire department. That's the fire department. And I want to take you somewhere and show you something a little bit cool. My grandpa, not this part, that's back here, not this, but the front. My grandpa actually had it built because they were in a rundown, only had one fire truck and a tiny old dilapidated shed. If I remember my grandpa telling me the story right. He got the grant in 2000 or 99. There's one of the old churches here. We'll go explore that in a little bit if it's still open. There's their new one. But yeah, these trees over here this is what I wanted to show you. It's these trees. I actually helped plant when I was about 5 or 6. I believe, and I can even remember which one was the one I planted. I used to run out here and play as a kid. This was the part, you can tell the difference. But yeah, I believe it was this little bitty one that I helped plant. That should probably actually, oh, it's still alive, thankfully. Yep, I helped plant this one. You know what? I'm not ready to stop this video. So we're gonna go check out the old church. I showed you the school in the last video. So we'll check out the church. At least walk by it. There's the front of the community center. But yeah, I used to play out here all the time. I'd like to if I was to find someone and have kids, I'd like to bring them out here. And actually, this whole church shows some Ozark history too, besides it being in the Ozark Mountains. The southern part of the Ozark Mountains, that is still considered part of this. And I'll show you why I say it's part of the history of the Ozarks. I don't think we'll be going inside that church. The roof, if you can see that, is gone. But what I was talking about is called giraffe sighting. And it's actually an old masonry trick where these would be the stripes like that would be painted white, and they would use any stone they could find. And they would build with it. And you got that giraffe pattern. I mean, you could probably come into this side. I don't know how sturdy the floors are. But there's another door. But I'm not gonna break and enter. The old schoolhouse, ever since I was a kid, you could actually go in it. And they used to have a book where you can sign your name and stuff. And that's why I was in it. But I'm going to try to find an open window that you can see in to show that they could still possibly have services. I'm going to take one more peek. Because if it's that solid, if I can get in the back door there, I actually might. The only spot that I know is probably off limits. And this was a running church about 20 years ago. 10, 20 years ago. Before they got the money together and built the other church right down the hill from this one. I believe this would have been either storage or office. There's a couple Bibles in there. Well, a Bible and a hymn. I don't know when those batteries are from. But yeah, you can... I'm going to zoom in. Maybe I can zoom in. You can take a better look if I press it up against the glass. That's a cool effect. I wasn't trying that, but this is just a little bit of Ozark history. I figured I'd share with everyone. Still has lively plants. That's cool. They're on both sides. I'm guessing they built this part for the entrance because it's a Church of Christ. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it's a Church of Christ. But yeah, to sum up the other video, besides the Church of Christ here, they're needing some new roofing. The old schoolhouse up the way could use some really good help. And I'll spend time out here and I'd even donate water bottles to people that would want to work on it. Shouldn't have done that.